This is me, Taylor Leong Brato. This is my father, Justin Leong Brato, and his brother, Nathan Leong Brato. And this is their mother and my grandmother, Mary Leong. All of us are members of what is currently known as the Leong Family, with me myself being the 29th generation. But the Leong family history is unique. We weren't always the Leongs, and we didn't always live here in the United States. It all started 29 generations ago in Guangdong, China. This is my great-grandfather, Benny Leong. When he was young, he moved to the United States to fight in World War II. Back then, it was very difficult for Benny to get permission to move to the United States from China. So, in order to essentially sneak into the country, he took on the papers and name of a dead man. And that's where the name Leong comes from. Before he took on the name Leong, he was known as Benny Ing. Benny Ing was in an arranged marriage with Lim Hua Ing, who is my great-grandmother. The dress and jewelry adorned on Lim Hua Ing was actually a wedding gift. Benny Ing's father, who is known as Jimmy Ing in the United States, was actually named Guk Hak Ing. And while this was my grandmother's grandfather, not much is known about him. Even less is known about his wife, who was also from an arranged marriage. There are so few records of her that we don't even know her name anymore. Guk Hak Ing's father, Moon On Ing, is the oldest member of our family that we have pictures of. Moon On Ing's wife, who, again, was from an arranged marriage, has one written record that we have access to. Unfortunately, we don't know how to pronounce her name. What we do know is that she is Moon On Ing's third wife, and the only one that was able to bear a son. On Moon On Ing's attire, you can see what is now commonly known as the, unfortunately, Nazi symbol. But back then, it had no such meaning. It was a commonly worn symbol for many Buddhists in China. Funny enough, our family to this day has a grudge against the Nazis for turning that symbol into something we no longer like, whereas back in the day, in Moon On Ing's era, it was a symbol of pride. Most of the records on our family are just small fragments of information. One thing that stands out, though, spanning across all 29 generations, is the pride in our family. It is that pride that has made us decide to continue to keep these records, to hold on to them, and to preserve them as best we can.